reincarnation and, the afterlife and the timelessness of the soul. And, I want to mention, it's interesting because there's a lot of things, and we know that the Ari was kind of the one who codified it, but there are a lot of references within the Torah that now we're learning really is encapsulating the idea of reincarnation without saying it explicitly. Like, woman courts a man, the earth stands forever, and we're in this time of Malchut, the time of the woman. Explain some of these ideas that really are in the Torah that we are now understanding are referencing reincarnation and the soul coming back over and over again.
Okay, so as we said in the beginning, the concept of reincarnation is not mentioned explicitly, but it is alluded to. I'll give an example. Let's say a person passes away and the family gets together and they start exchanging what the person who passed away said or did in the last month. And they're all in amazement because it's like as if the person could tell that they were going to pass away. And he said all of these things that only now they're understanding that he was preparing everyone for his leaving this world. So it's the same thing, especially the Arizal. He brought scores and scores and scores of different verses or incidents in the Torah that now that we have the concept of reincarnation and we understand it somewhat, we look back at these verses and say, oh, this was alluding to it the whole time. It was right here. I'll just give one example. There's so many. And you actually just quoted the end of the verse. It says, a generation goes and a generation comes and the earth exists forever. So they ask, usually we're born first and then we die. So why doesn't the verse say a generation comes and a generation goes? But it says it the opposite. A generation goes and then a generation comes. And this hints to the idea that once a generation goes, some of those generations will actually return to take care of what we'll call unfinished business.
Thank you so much for your amazing insight, and we will see you very soon.